Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hey, just wanted to do a real quick video for anyone who's been looking at asking themselves, should I upgrade my 1911, some internal parts? Will it make a difference? I can say with an absolute definitive yes after my experience today at the range. I was just so excited about it, I wanted to kind of share it with everybody. So anyway, I've never torn into a 1911 beyond the stage of field stripping, for cleaning purposes. So I've had these parts sitting around for a little while. Decided to, finally got up the courage yesterday to pull it all the way down to the frame and install some parts. And let me just show you the results real quick, and then I'll go back and show you what I did, and you'll see why I'm so excited about it. So this is bone stock. This was kind of a target 24 round target at about 10 yards when everything was just stock. Obviously you can tell that's not that great. And then this is my target today, same number of rounds after installing a bunch of parts inside. So anyway, pretty impressive and amazing. I was like, I couldn't be happier. So anyway, what I did, I got basically some Wilson Combat. I got a Sear disconnector, an ultralight trigger, and a Sear spring. And I just basically, I actually upgraded to a nice bulletproof mainspring housing magwell as well, but obviously that's not going to help the function. But basically, just pay attention to what you're doing. I understand, I'm no gunsmith by any means, but I understand the 1911 platform enough that I felt comfortable. Watch YouTube videos, learn, read some books, understand what you're doing before you tackle it. And I think you're going to see some pretty amazing results. So as far as lightening the trigger pull, the weight of the trigger pull, I really only got, I think stock was about 5.5 pounds. And after installing these parts, I was right at about 5 pounds. But the difference is, the take up, everything's gone. You can adjust when you drop in a trigger that's adjustable. You can bend your little prongs out to make, get the back of that trigger bow nice and flat with your frame. And let me just show you the take. Well, I safety checked this pistol before we began. So I'm not going to go through all that with you. If you don't know how to safety check your pistol, you don't need to be on YouTube. You probably need to be somewhere else. So anyway, let me just show you kind of the take up. You'll see that none. There's basically, it barely moves. It may be a millimeter. It's virtually nothing. And then just a nice crisp pull. So it's an amazing the difference that you get in trigger pull, how much difference that's going to make in your accuracy department, even if the weight doesn't change. So it changed about 0.5 pound for me, but it's crisp, and it makes it so that you hold on target and don't, you're just not yanking it all over the place. So anyway, again, if you're thinking about doing it, I wouldn't hesitate to do it. Just kind of understand what you're doing along the way. There's some really good pointers, especially if you've got a Series 80 type gun, on getting the pins back lined up with all your little Series 80 parts. Basically someone showed the trick about using a toothpick, guiding it through, and then you just kind of chase the pin back through it from the other side. It holds all of the holes together. And that was the only thing that worked for me. So anyway, from start to finish, taking this whole thing apart, getting down to the frame and putting in a new trigger, new Sear, new disconnect, kind of reassembling everything back together. It was only about a 40-minute job, and that was me not knowing what I'm doing and kind of watching videos along the way. So anyway, I guarantee if I know what I'm doing, I could do it right now in about 10 minutes. So anyway, feel free to ask questions if you want. Good luck. Be safe. Shoot them straight, and pay attention to what you're doing. Talk to you guys later.